Hello, everyone. This is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I, the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful Rabbit Hole Lore and Frey, and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon. Last night, I had the unfortunate circumstance to be reminded that Josh Moon of Kiwi Farms exists. Obviously, I don't talk about Kiwi Farms. I don't post there. I haven't really discussed this topic at length, but I do have a very big, deep disdain for Josh Moon as a person. I think he is a parasite. I think what he's doing is illegal, and I do think that Kiwi Farms needs to be taken down. And more recently, I think it's kind of extended past that because, being involved with like the Nick Rekieta stuff, making Rekieta retardations, I've been talking about Nick Rekieta a lot to a certain extent. Like not every day or anything like that, but I have been following along and I have been like, I've been noticing things and commenting and things and just having like, really a lot of discussions with the audience about the situation and like where Nick is really realistically going to go, how far the decline is going to be, how we got here to begin with. There is a lot of things to talk about when it comes to Nick Rekieta, but Josh Moon doesn't think so. Josh Moon thinks there isn't a whole lot to talk about when it comes to Nick Rekieta. He believes that covering Nick Rekieta isn't funny. And I really have to like the instant I heard him say that, you can go back to watch my stream last night. Actually, I might repost this because I think that was like my spur of the moment reaction kind of says it all, I think. But my reaction to this was just straight up like I was just disgusted. Like I really was. Like Null's entire purpose in life, supposedly, is to cover internet related drama on his like shitty forum. But instead, the most relevant piece of drama, I think, in his entire sector, I think, his entire sphere, the Nick Rekieta thing, I'm not going to talk. He's not going to talk about it because he doesn't find it funny. Now let's be real here. Let's be real about what's actually happening. In that Null doesn't want to go up against Nick Rekieta because Nick's audience are massive pay pigs and alienating them is going to cost them a lot of money. We've seen this happen with like Kino Casino as well. This is the reason why Kino Casino is not talking about Nick Rekieta, because talking about this, talking about people like Nick or Medicare who are like, extremely popular in this sphere, that doesn't lead to a lot of donations. It doesn't lead to a lot of support. It doesn't lead to like viewership. It leads to like backlash. It leads to people getting mad at you. And more, it feels like people aren't willing to like go to bat against like these like extremely influential people. More and more, we're starting to see like a kind of click where if you're in the circle, the people in the circle aren't going to talk about you. So Nick Rekieta is absolutely a locale. But Null, because he's in Nick's circle and has no desire to like go outside of it, because he has no desire to like lose that income he gets from like merely associating with Nick, he is not going to address it at all. He is going to hope and pray that Nick like pulls up and stops being a locale so people can stop pressuring about it. But no, this is absolute. This is like the very definition of nose guarding. Okay, like this is exactly what Nick was doing a couple of years back with the whole gun guarding saga when like Ralph released that pornographic video of him and Faith Vickers. Like, it's the same kind of concept, okay? Like, these people will, like, spend all day talking about, like, irrelevant nobodies that you don't care about. But, like, when it comes time to, like, call out your own, when it comes time to talk about like people who you agree with on topics, when it comes time to like potentially lose out on money in order to do the right thing and like condemn someone for doing something like truly reprehensible, these same people who have all the time in the world, who revolve their entire lives around talking about drama and like weird people on the internet, they're suddenly nowhere to be found. And we've seen this over and over again for the past couple of years, but it really needs to stop. More people need to call out Josh Moon and Kiwi Farms for their nonsense.